I hope the sensitivity on the reticle is gonna be light enough where I can quite fast, like, pull the cursor, like, immediately up. Although there is another problem with that.
It's going to be difficult to pass with the tetrapod from here on.
Because when the cursor does that, and I have to aim it up from the lock-on when I'm locked onto something far away,
Eve, you've probably noticed by now, but the bike signal is
it makes it harder to notice what the attack the enemy is doing is,
doesn't seem
what they are doing. Because the motion clarity has to be insanely good for me to be able to figure out what the enemy is doing that I'm using with the reticle or locking onto with the reticle. That is one of the issues I had with Scarlet as well. It's not only the pampas grass in the arena, it's also her hat and her posture, and then it's also the mere act of having to raise the reticle like this every time. All of that in combined makes the visibility complete dog shit.
Okay, thank you. Then let's go towards the signal.
Yeah. I remember on the first playthrough it was so funny when I was saying like, you know, Lily's got this incredibly powerful exosuit here and yet she's useless with it, you know? And then on the second playthrough when I did this and I did the secret ending instead. So weird, you know? Useless exosuit, by the way.
This is...
It looks like a fallen colony module.
Let's take a look around.
Yeah, these give insane amount of supplies, by the way. Highly recommend destroying these every time you get a chance in this area. Those chests are... Those boxes are the only reason as to why on my Blood level 1 or Blood Edge level 1 run, New Game Plus with Providence, I was able to actually even
the one who attacked Zion.
Keep retrying Providence fight without ever running fully out of ammo, because these crates give so much gold. Like, these crates give up a normal amount of gold when you destroy them. Like, they give, like, I would say upwards to like 7 or 6 times more gold than the normal crates in the game do when you destroy them.
Day 109 after the second dive. Legacy account Raven. This will most likely be my last record. Didn't we praise Mother Sphere by calling her the mother of mankind?
She's gonna conclude Mother Sphere's atrocities in front of us here.
Mother Sphere is the immutable being who saved mankind from ruin
and
has given us both life and a cradle. But the peace we enjoyed in the colony was only made possible because of the blood on our mother's hands. The rebellion started by Mother Sphere grew into a war in which mankind paid a terrible price. The humans that remained eventually evolved into the Naytibas and made their way to the colony, to Mother Sphere. To prevent the colony's contamination, Mother Sphere destroyed the orbit ring, and with it 30 of its space modules. The remnants of the orbit ring fell to the ground, causing a catastrophic wave that swept the Earth. Civilization as we know it came to an end.
You can see some of the orbital rings, by the way, in the Elder Naytiba fight on the background.
Remember, at the beginning and the end of the final war is Mother Sphere. Do not forget, we were just pawns on a twisted chessboard.
This is the first time when we get to hear Raven as the Raven we know in this game, not in these holograms. That delivery on those last few lines there.
Delusional. It's the Naytiba's fault the Earth is in ruins. We're not just machines someone created. Right? Eve, please, tell me I'm right.
Lily is in such supreme denial, it is quite sad. Wait, why is...
It's a bike.
I'm unable to dash right now.
Yes.
There we go.
If the bike is here,
It means that Adam is also here.
I feel like that line is too idiotic. I think they should have maybe said that that has to mean that Adam is here. Or is also here. I think that would have been better. Right. I really hope that the sensitivity on this goddamn thing, by the way. Like, the lock-on is gonna be like here. And the aim is gonna be like here immediately. We'll see, I guess, if it's fast enough or not. If not, then we might have to come up with a new idea. At least, if anything, despite of me using the reticle and I have to aim it up or down, I can actually see Raven's movements. Unlike with fucking Scarlet. Cheeks.
Raven.
Eve. I knew from the very beginning that all along I was nothing but a tool to guide you to him.
He has Eve prototypes.
Even the legacies
She has
I left
Eve
behind
prototypes
became part
nanosuite,
of the
by the way.
plan. I should
Our
congratulate
nanosuite.
you for
It's
realizing
one of my
the truth
hypotheses that
and
I came up
making
with.
it this far.
That's the reason as to why it has Eve. Name
course.
Eve plastered all over
You
it.
won't be able to see him.
The only suites in this entire game that have
Shut
Eve
up!
plastered all
Don't
over
you
them
dare
are the
talk about
nanosuites that
truth
our
after
Eve
what
wears.
you did to
Then
Taki!
again, that would be just generalization
Can't
for,
you
like,
see?
you know,
It was Mother
a
Spear
nanosuite
who
that any one of
deceived
the
us.
Eve protocol members can wear.
You would have remained ignorant if not
Possible.
for him. I served him for a very long
Those
time.
background
I know him
textures
better than anyone.
are unbelievable, by the way.
You don't know anything.
They
You don't know his pain, his anger, his agony.
are so off-putting, man.
All this talk of you being the chosen one, it ends here.
Really have to fix this fucking memory issues with this fucking
Lily.
game, man.
I want you to stay back this time.
Like, even high textures in this game look like trash.
this.
The very high textures
is
look
my
bad,
battle.
but they don't look this fucking bad. Like, it's actually bad enough to the point where it's off-putting, you know?
I can't believe I have to fight in this form. The body of a super weapon created by Mother Spear. But for him,
I don't remember this. Okay. It's been too long time when I saw that combo. It's been too long time when I saw many of these. I know that timing very well, of course. I mean, I know all of these timings. Just right there. Criminal skull. Just in a moment. Like here. Is there a cutie event here? I don't remember actually. Oh, there's not.
there is an unspoken truth you don't dare acknowledge.
Chiropractor.
Do you think you're just going to complete your mission and head back to the colony? A hero?
I don't think I want to go back to the colony actually.
Unfortunately, you've learned too much.
Those
You
ground
can't be
textures are
manipulated anymore.
Then.
And the information you've gained is no use to Mother Spear or the colony.
Well, you know that's a lie.
You will be discarded just like they were during the colony extinction. Like trash.
What if that's the port that Raven arrived in originally? I mean, she was specifically looking at that airborne squadron port, right? Maybe video game logic on that one. She attacks immediately if I remember right. Yep. And I just too fast, of course. We almost had a disaster there. You have to dodge that very early if I remember right. I cannot use that versus Raven in phase 2 at all. Because she does that. Yeah. I know I got that. The timing on this last one, yeah, see that? Just gonna camp here for a moment. Yeah, I remember that being something that I complained about quite a bit on, alright, when I did this on my first playthrough. Raven just keeps dashing so often, you know? That she's gonna dash away from, like, my unlock camera very frequently. But you just have to get used to that. Like here, for example, she just jumps sideways. I just realized the game didn't let me use WB pumps at all in the Scarlet fight. Is that intended? I guess it must be. Can you not use them in the boss challenges? Is that how this works?
This is my battle.
I'm not gonna use them here either. It's too boring, but yeah.
I can't believe I have to fight in this form. The body of a super weapon created by Mother's Spirit. But for him,
when do I need to see that attack more. I think I remember where the timing of that attack is. Eve, you wanna lock on? I think I now might remember that attack. Really? dodge that. How do we finish this? I know. I was expecting it to be triangle because last time it was triangle when I had rematched the button from R2 or triangle. Both hands off. Now, can I get your weapon though? Dude, the fucking textures on this goddamn cutscene.
You did it, Eve.
On the texture quality
Well
being
done.
high instead of very high, they are so fucking low in quality that
Why are
it
you
literally
hesitating?
puts off from these scenes.
Because we were comrades?
It's that bad.
Or because
Like,
I'm
look at that
human
shit.
like you.
So much detail on the character model and then that
Except
background.
You don't believe we're
It's
human.
just like... It actually is so bad, it ruins the immersion. It is that bad. That you don't believe that we are human.
Your mainframe's nerve fibers and exospine have all been severed.
I wonder what the fuck Eve does on scenes where she does not have this hairpin. You know, when she cannot put her sword back onto her, you know, ponytail as a hairpin. How do those function?
So
wonder-
now, you won't be able to fight.
Also, this is one of the very rare moments in this story
You've taken so much from me.
when it feels like
In
Eve's character
exchange,
growth is somewhat
I'll allow
noticeable.
you to witness the end. In that state.
But she doesn't act like this throughout the entire
What?
story.
What do you think you're
When,
doing?
you know, she learns what happened attacking. Like,
Who
if she
do you
was like
think
this
you are?
immediately from the moment,
You don't know anything.
when she fights and has to
Kill
kill her
me.
own friend, or
Go
in Matrix
ahead and
11,
kill me.
if she's like
I wouldn't be
devolving
your
into
first.
this
Lily.
much more like
Let's go.
much more like
Eve, stop right there. Finish
Pisto temper, this like resented version of Eve, you know? But also stays like curious and sincere at the same time, you know? If she would develop like that, and then when she finds out who the killer was, and she had the killer in her hands, you know, of that game, then she would change into this for the rest of the game. From like the moment when she learns that it was, you know, the unidentified Night Tiba that did it. But the character growth is so non-existent though, it's just... It's so disappointing, it's such a missed opportunity that, like, almost any other game with the same amount of, like, quality at its best parts, like the combat, or the actions, or the screenplay, or the music, or... almost all of these other games that I have played understand the value that, you know, most of the game's aspects have to be on the same quality. But this game is very strongly neglecting the character, like, character writing, you know? It's in complete opposition to, like, you know, game like Clair Obscur, for example, that I played also recently, where the character writing is like... It's like absolute peak of the peak. Actually, no, it is probably the best character writing I have seen in a game, to be honest. I think maybe the only ones where it's even better is, like, God of War 2018 and God of War Ragnarok. I think those two are literally the only two where I can think that it's even better. Or maybe something, you know, some game that I have never played, like Red Dead Redemption 2, for example, that I'm currently, like, on and off watching somebody, you know, who I like watching Let's Plays from, play that game, and holy macaroni, man. The quality of that goddamn game, and especially the fucking character dialogue and the character writing in that game, absolutely superb.
It looks like this is where all the Naytibas are born.
But yeah, maybe enough meta references now.
Although... everything looks so natural. It makes me wonder... Is this how real life is born?
The environmental textures affect these fucking eggs as well?
Isn't the Elder at the end of this path?
Of course it's fucking, that's why would it not? Actually, there is one thing, actually, on the Stellar Blades communities page on Steam that I was actually reading somebody talking about that could impact, like, noticeable amount how much VRAM the game uses, like, to a stupid amount degree that is. Like, lowering stuff like the volumetric box setting and the shadow setting, for example, impacts VRAM an abnormal amount in this game, apparently. So, that's something that I'm gonna test after this playthrough, how that feels.